Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Foreign Entities Podcast. I am today's host, Willis and Cage. We got Victor, we got Jose, and this is the official, very first podcast, video podcast. It's not on Zoom that we're trying out for the first time today. This one might be a little bit shorter than the other ones. Hope you guys.
We have some technical kinks we're still working out.
This shit is harder than it looks.
So we're just gonna limit this to like a maybe half-hour-ish.
Yeah, until we can get all the fucking shit settled.
We're just part one, and then if we have something else to talk about, we just start this again.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is essentially either the 20-minute podcast, you know, we're gonna give it to you in bites, or you know, see you next week for another 20
who knows
minutes.
what we might do, bro?
You know what I mean?
I felt like with the Zoom calls, bro. I was telling Jose yesterday, but I felt with like the Zoom calls, it was so difficult because of like the lag. We would always be talking, like we would all start talking at the same time, and like just constantly interrupting each other.
I felt it more of a convenience because I didn't have to leave my room, and like everyone.
Well, this is you're a lazy prick. Is what it is.
No, but like everybody got on, like OSD and Nikon we got too. Like everyone had access to it, you know.
Yeah.
And we were all convenient together. Because sometimes it's hard to get, I don't know, Westy in here sometimes, and especially Nikon or any other guest. But
I mean,
obviously it's not like the best ideal.
I would just sacrifice convenience for quality. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. I mean, I figured once we get this all figured out and whatnot, it should be a breeze, easier to make. And if anything, like at some point, we're probably gonna even. It'll feel natural to do it for like 20 minutes and call it a day.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So doing the 2 hour, but we'll see what happens when we.
I like doing the 2 hour ones though, bro. I like doing them long. I don't know. It just feels like it's more like personal, you know. And what I'm excited for is the double cams, bro. When we start having multiple angles,
We're gonna have one here. We're gonna have one there. Up there for whatever reason.
When we get a fucking employee, you know what I'm saying? They're gonna be manning the cameras.
When we go,
When we don't have money to pay one.
unless some volunteers from the audience.
I think it's weird that I'm looking at the camera right now,
Yes.
but it's not pointed at me. You know?
No, yeah, I was actually gonna mention that because like every time I would look at you, if you're talking, I look at you. If I was talking to Will or whatever, right? And they were audience. But like if you're talking and I'm looking at the thing, it just looks like I'm looking down because we have our laptop prep right here.
Yeah.
To see the.
Because you used to what, like doing it on your phone, like looking at.
Yeah, looking at the webcam, FaceTime, exactly.
Can I make a confession?
Yes.
When we were doing the Zoom calls, I didn't look at any. I was always only looking at mine.
You didn't see us? Oh, because you would have to have the.
No. I mean, like I saw you guys, but I only looked at mine. Is what I'm saying.
Did the gallery view show up on the phone?
Yeah, but the thing about the gallery view was that I had to like I could only see 4 people at a time. So if I wanted to see like Westy, it would be on like a whole nother slide. So I'd have to swipe. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think you mentioned you put me by myself. So.
No, because when I joined back in, that's how it arranged because it's like the last person who joined. So like the first time it was Westy on the last slide, and then when we got back on, it was you. So yeah, that shit was inconvenient. So I just kept it on where the 4 main were. Imagine what you look like.
And you never you used the Apple headphones for the microphone, right?
The Apple
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did.
You used the Apple microphone.
You know, in my head, I was thinking the whole time, I was like, all right, they got the mics, we're going to sound good. And then I heard the phone one, and I'm like, I don't hear a difference, you know? I don't hear a difference. And now we're over here doing this fucking video shit, and I'm realizing that the fucking, like right now, this interface right here, we're using it, but the fucking volume's all the way down. So it's like, what the fuck is this thing really using?
What's the point at that point?
Yeah, but I think it's just to boost it if it's really low. I guess these mics.
Or would it have been Zoom itself making the quality of the sound worse? Like the application?
The thing about Zoom is everybody's gonna sound like they were on a phone regardless because of
that's what I'm
the
saying.
bit rate. But like once you look past that, the mic still sound the same. Like for example, if I were to if it wasn't for Zoom and you cleaned up the audio, the fact that it can still sound like a good mic is what I'm saying.
Right.
I'm like, all right, it doesn't sound like you're using a phone. Like it doesn't have like yeah, there's quality drops and stuff like that, but you don't hear like a complete difference. Like, yo, yeah, he's not using the same mic they're using.
Okay.
You would think we're all using the same mic. It's like, oh, they're on a Zoom call. They're all on their phones, or they're all on a mic. But that's what I'm saying. There's no like something's off here. You know what I mean?
And at the same
Only
time-
Westy because the internet was trash.
At the same time, these mics aren't like not the best, but they're not bad by no means. But they're not like
No, yeah.
Blue Yetis or something like that. You know?
Yeah,
They're
yeah.
not. They're just mics. You know?
No, yeah, I feel you. I just thought maybe because Westy's sounded terrible. Like his audio sounded god awful.
And it was because of the internet.
Yeah.
Is what it was. And that one you could tell was the internet because it had like it sounded all choppy and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And he was using the actual interface and a mic and stuff like that.
Right.
So was Naquan. He was using the microphone backwards and whatnot, but even then, like it still sounded like kind of messed up. So there was like a lot of technical stuff. And
But
stuff like
before we actually record the podcast, Nikon had like different things set up. He had a skateboard, I think it was, or something.
Oh yeah, no, he had it wasn't Fruity Loops, was it? It was something else.
that. No, he had Fruity Loops.
It was Fruity Loops.
Yeah.
He had Fruity Loops open because he wanted to do the.
He wanted to show us the beat.
Yeah. But that
No, he wanted to make a beat.
With us?
Yeah.
That interfered with the audio, so his was pretty bad to start. But I think that was before we started recording.
Yeah, because most audio programs, they just like, we're gonna take exclusive hold of all the settings and stuff like that, so fuck off.
And if everyone's fighting for one, it's divided. I guess so.
Yeah, it goes in and out. They're basically you're.
I bet they're competing
It's
against
like
each
a tug of war of
Yeah.
audio, so it sounds all choppy, stuff like that.
This is all shit I never thought I would have known. Or whatever before we started this shit, the podcast.
like audio settings.
Yeah, bro. And even then, I still don't know shit. Yeah, like I was telling you guys earlier, bro, I'm shit with computers, bro. I like all that like click file, select shit, like fuck that. When I use USBs, bro, I just unplug them. I fuck that save unplug shit. Hell no, I'm just
Heresy,
yanking.
they call it.
Yeah, I'm just yanking. I don't give a fuck. I'm a fucking caveman when it comes to computers, bro.
You would
Real
think
shit.
you would think you would know more because of the fact that that our age and we actually had computer classes in school, at least for like regular like Word or like just FCAT Explorer or whatever the fuck it was.
Get Explorer.
Well, I mean, I know how to use Microsoft Word, but
I
I
know
like
how to open a document.
I know how to.
Because you don't know
That's all I
because you don't know the basic shit. Like I don't understand like a new program that just came up, but you don't know how to like right click. He didn't know that you can shift. Like for example, if you have like multiple folders and you click one and then you shift click like a
the last
couple,
one?
both,
Yeah, but highlight
highlight all of
in
them.
between?
Yeah.
Or select clicking with certain ones.
Wait, what? No, wait. What?
Don't worry about it. If you shift click files, they add to the selection.
Oh, so it's like to select multiple. Yeah, okay.
Without
Yeah, I
having
didn't know
to-
that shit.
Without having to like drag the highlighter to all of them.
Yeah, I used to just click and drag.
I mean,
Yeah, you would do it one by
that.
one.
I do that
Yeah.
out of convenience to click and drag. The one by one, no. I wouldn't do that.
I do one by one, bro.
He did one by one and stuff like that.
I mean, I don't know how to code or anything. I'm not saying I'm an expert at any of this. It's just some things are. If you can read, you can follow something. So
Oh, that's probably it. I don't know how to read. Nah, bro. Yeah, like I don't know. Ever since I was a kid, like trying to figure this computer shit out, I just cannot do it, bro. I can't do it. I need somebody to show me, bro. 'Cause I can't just like. I'm not that type of learner. You feel me? I can't just read instructions and then know how to do shit. I need somebody to show me.
Okay.
I need to show me, do it, and then show me again. You feel me?
And then stay here, hold me.
Yeah.
I need the love, man.
Oh yeah, definitely need the love, bro. I used to know some people who could type without even looking at the keyboard, and that was magic to me, bro. I remember I was chilling in the library with my boy, right? He was working on some shit. He's just looking at the computer screen, right? And I'm just like, I'm just like, how do you, what are you pretending to type? But nah, man, he was typing for
no,
real.
they have classes and courses and stuff.
Yeah, bro, but it's
And
just,
even there's like a method to it. Like if you look,
yeah, I know. It's like they have like the little
Little tabs.
tabs on the shit where you because you're supposed to use all four.
Yeah.
I don't. I use the 2 pointers. Boink, boink, boink.
same. I learned how to do it fast, so I can go da 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 da.
I do it on a rhythm. You know what I mean?
Yeah, bro. I gotta look for every fucking everything, but I don't.
So when you're typing in the dark, it's just horrendous.
Typing in the dark?
Yeah.
Who does that?
No, I'm saying like it's a late night or whatever.
Oh, late night?
And you don't have nothing on. You just have the computer screen on.
Oh yeah, no,
so
bro.
like,
I gotta
that's the right
fucking.
one?
What I do for that, I fucking take the screen
Like
and then
that?
yeah, like that. Just stab the light. Because fuck.
This one we just keep on doing. Nah, that doesn't make a difference. Does the audience want to see what we're looking at? This is our notes.
Yes.
Yeah, sure. Let's go with that.
This is how we figure out what to talk about.
Oh man, bro.
We could probably do something like that.
I mean, yeah, if you screen share, I think, but you would need another, and then like move this a certain way. That's why this thing has.
Yeah, no, I know. I moved it like that. But then the actual video that we're recording would be small.
Yes.
Yeah. Yes.
But that's how they do reactions.
Yes.
So the reactions, you know, they have the thing bigger than they have them small. On the
Oh yeah.
Look out for our reaction channel.
That's me reacting to that.
Our first reaction video is gonna be him watching Star Wars. Please elaborate why you don't want to watch Star Wars.
I'm pretty sure I've told it before, but
Yeah, but not on the air.
it's just like first things first. Star Wars never even seemed like an interesting movie to me.
Fair enough.
I never had
Zero,
no interest in it at all. And when I first told you that like I'm gonna go to my grave never have seen a Star Wars movie, started off as a joke, but now I'm doing it out of spite just because you keep fucking bringing it up.
Yeah, she rented all the movies, and then they just said, "Hey, Star Wars," and you fucking returned it.
I just set him on fire, bro.
I was about to. This close. But you just made me not want to.
So yeah, why is Best Buy busy?
Who fucking knows? Best Buy is shit, bro. Fuck Best Buy. They don't got shit. Best Buy sucks.
We went there to get a couple things, and it was like Black Friday in there.
I don't know about Black
It
Friday.
wasn't like that.
It was just a regular busy Saturday afternoon.
Yeah, it was like a Saturday afternoon. That's probably what it was. It was Saturday afternoon.
Saturday afternoon, so people just
Every
go buy
webcam.
electronics and stuff like that.
Every webcam was out, like off the shelves in 2 different locations. That's how ridiculous it is.
Yeah, that's what really blew me, bro. It was like we went to 2 separate stores to try to find what we were looking for and didn't find it either. That's what blew me.
I don't know. I guess it's because everybody's doing a Zoom meeting and stuff like that. But I figured they would go for the cheapest option, you know? Like, I'm only work from home. What the fuck do you need a fucking pro stream, take the green screen out type meeting for? You know what I mean? Unless you're doing an OnlyFans.
Look out for the future.
Look out for
Look out for the OnlyFans. Probably already made it. OnlyFans.
We gotta make a group one and then each one of us have a separate one.
We would do collabs.
We just schedule then Mondays is me and Tuesdays is Victor. And Wednesdays is our holiday. Thursdays, Will comes on. The evening news.
Yes. I like it.
Dude, we're gonna do our cooking show.
Oh man.
We need a camcorder.
Well, this actually does open up a lot of things for us. Like,
And
as
we need
far
like
as- we do need a lot more stuff and a lot better equipment too. But at least this is, like you said, it's a start.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, but like, because I was thinking about that shit earlier and how like when we do this, we try to do it as like professional as possible. You feel me? Like, within our means. You
Yeah,
feel
of
me?
course.
But I was just thinking, I was like, man, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Like, people seeing it built from here and then going up, it gets them like emotionally invested. Because like that's how I feel like when I start watching like a YouTuber that don't got shit or something, you feel me, and then they start getting news, I'm like, alright, moving up, you feel me? Like, so that's the way I'm thinking. Like, I don't really like it doesn't need to be perfect.
Yeah, and at the same time, it's like it's the content. Like,
Yeah, of course.
We deliver good content.
I feel
It
like
doesn't
that's
matter the quality of some
yeah.
stuff.
So that's just the way I was thinking about it. That's why I said if this one's like 20 minutes, bro, fuck it. You know, just put the 20-minute one on. Or 30 minutes, however long.
You know, it's such an easy fix, the 30-minute thing right now, where I could just literally go over and just press the I button.
Yeah, like halfway through, just beep.
Yeah,
And
I mean,
restarts at 30 o'clock.
I'm not, like, the 20-minute thing is not like I need it to be 20 minutes. Like, I'm just saying. You feel me?
The thing about it is, I don't know if the I button, like, does, like, will it,
Interfere with the actual recording we have here.
Like
what you guys see The audience
No,
works
they're gonna see the options.
Oh yeah,
that's what I'm saying. What you guys see is what we are seeing
They go
on our thing. But that's exactly how the camera is capturing it too.
Mm-hmm.
Don't give them the secret.
Ignore what I said.
Hey man, but that's how people learn though, right?
Yeah.
That's what it's for. You feel me? Like.
You know what's crazy when it comes to this technology? We're so behind.
Oh yeah.
This is
yeah.
easier. This is actually at least not as easy as 1 to 3, but it's like there's steps that could be avoided just by having upgraded shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, and at that point it's like a budget thing.
Yeah.
So it's like we have certain things, we just work with what we got.
Yeah. We have to improvise at every corner.
Yeah.
Instead of just being like, oh, this is supposed to eliminate that and eliminate this or whatever the fuck. You know what I mean? But we figure it out. We had to get it done, right?
Oh, we got it done. Look at that. Thanks to Jose.
Yes.
And Will
And me for what?
for the 2 purchases we did today.
Oh. I thought that fucking wire was gonna be like fucking $3, $8, bro. That shit was fucking 15, 16. I was like, goddamn.
Cable. It's a video cable.
Yeah.
Audio cables are cheaper.
Mm.
Well, MP3 player, headphone jack type cables.
Yeah.
Not like anything recording wise and technical. It's not. It'd be like an XLR cable for like $30 for a good one.
Yeah.
And then for the shitty ones, their breakers are made out of nickel or something. Because there's so much, because a lot of these things are electronically, I don't know, just they have certain terminals and stuff like that, or they power certain shit or a certain way and stuff like that. So it's like they charge for, I don't know, specific shit because things are so. At least now, a lot more things are more native to what they're made for. So it's like
Okay,
you're not gonna buy
Like certain things are made
Apple
specifically
cord
for that product.
Yeah, so it's
I
like
got you.
back then everything worked for everything. You just buy one cable, then it serves its
It's a
purpose.
universal
for everything.
cable.
Those micro USBs on every single phone
Yeah,
before iPhone.
but now you gotta look for it, find a specific one, and then maybe somebody has, maybe they don't. And it's like, oh, we're not gonna make a bunch of these because there's only a certain amount of people that have it. So you know what I mean. So the demand is a bunch of bullshit.
Is RadioShack still open?
Yes,
Is it actually still in business?
Name 3.
RadioShack.
No, because I mean, like, there used to be a RadioShack in that plaza.
There used to be a Radio Shack like around the
Yeah.
corner, every like street or something.
Whatever happened to RadioShack? I think I only ever been in a RadioShack one time.
Once.
The Radio Shack by my house turned into a pawn shop.
I was gonna say it turned into a pond.
A pawn?
Fucking pawn shop. I mean, I guess you already have those electronics in there. Fuck it, just keep
Yeah,
them in
that's
there.
Another thing,
Yeah,
Circuit
Radio-
City.
Circuit City, I was another one.
That reminds me of for whatever reason, that reminds me of a Radio Shack. Like a
Circuit City?
big version of Radio Shack.
Yeah.
Radio Shacks were like, not Ricky Dink, but it was like, that corner store. It was like, oh, I need a certain cable. Let me go there.
See if they have.
Rinky Dink. Circuit City was like their target.
A bunch of tomfoolery is going on in there.
So Circuit City?
Hmm?
Or
Circuit City?
or Radio Shack?
I don't know. I just said tomfoolery.
Oh.
I was just making fun of the fact that he said
Oh.
Ricky Dink. I was paying attention to what the other saying. I've been to Circuit City like twice maybe, and it was to buy a reggaeton album.
Daddy Yankee album.
It was a 4-disc album, and it had 25 on each.
Jesus
So it was 100
Christ.
tracks, and it was like,
Did you listen
Nobody
to them
ever needs to listen to that much reggaeton, bro.
all? Did you listen to them all?
yeah, I did actually. I'm on PS2. I did,
It's 2.
Jesus.
and I bought San Andreas in that same Circuit City.
Same
I tried
day?
to get my games. Huh?
Same day?
No, different days. Oh, and Jackass for the PSP. Good game. Good game.
Jackass?
Jackass.
I don't think I've ever played a Jackass video game.
Dude, Jackass for the PS2 was the best one.
How do you
What-
play
yeah,
a Jackass?
what is-
yeah,
what
how do you
is-
play a
How do you play
Jackass?
Jackass? Basically, it had like a skate type interface where it was third person, and then they had challenges that coincided with the movie. For example, but it would be more extreme because it's the video game. So,
Right.
for example, it'd be one like you're like Steve-O and you're trying to film like those big ass those balls that you could fit in. and you hang in into.
Yeah.
Those clear ones, and they roll you down a hill. Basically, you would do that, but in like San Francisco street, and like buses and stuff like that.
Oh,
and the
yeah,
challenge would be like, hit 3 people on your way down, hit 4 buses.
Gotcha. Okay.
Without bailing. You know, because you know how in Skate 3 there's the Hall of Meat challenges. Do you know?
I can infer. No, I don't know, but I can infer.
So the Hall of Meat challenges, you have to break as many bones as possible, or like hit certain objects on your way down. Without, and then until you end the actual run. It's like that, basically.
Yeah, okay.
But they had like separate. They had different like challenges.
All right, I got you.
Like that ball one wasn't the only one. They had like a car one. They had like a skateboard one or some shit, if I remember correctly.
I actually got San Andreas at Sears. Cause you know how they used to have like those sections in Sears where it was electronics and like they had like refrigerators and fucking laundry machines and shit.
You got along with the Uspa shirt.
Appliances and all that stuff.
Yeah, bro. So fucking whenever we would end up at Sears, I don't know why I was always at Sears when I was a kid. I don't know why, but fucking we would pass by that shit all the time, and I would ask my mom for a game, and she always said no. But one day, she said yeah. And then when I went to go buy, or like when we went to go pay for it, fucking the guy behind the counter was just like, you know, this is like.
This is rated M, right?
You know this is rated M,
Shut up.
I was like, what are you, pussy?
Let me see if I can.
I don't want my kid to play when he can't play.
I'll be right back. You guys keep talking.
I just got a missed call from
You know
Westy,
it's
actually.
The time? Yeah, I know. That's why I looked at it.
Oh, he's going to,
Just check the camera feed and all
I
that.
got you.
Excuse the video, guys. Sorry for the interruption. We're still working.
Westy just called me, I don't know. I don't want to.
Do you want to put him on here? See what's up?
Dude, this.
Or probably not. Yeah, can you pass that up? I want to show the audience what Will keeps in his house.
Oh, that's not that bad, bro.
Well, it's not bad, but it's like extremely large for no reason at all. Like I understand a pocket knife or whatever. You know? Look at this.
No, I mean, look, Victor, here's the thing, right? I bought that with the intention of, like, carrying it around with me. Like, because it came with, like, a little holster.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
remember.
And it had, like, a loop where you could, like, loop it around your belt and just put it on right there. But because when I bought it, this was so fucking sharp, every time I would put it in the sheath, because it was made out of fabric, it would cut the
Hey guys, that's on it.
it would cut the fucking,
The fabric itself?
yeah. Not the fabric, the seams.
Oh,
the seams.
okay.
So eventually it was just like,
Falling apart.
yeah. So no, it didn't work as a sheet. It was basically just a skirt for that knife.
Fucking.
I'm gonna throw it over there.
I was trying to see. I'm like, there's gotta be a button on here that doesn't affect the camera
It
as much as
doesn't
the
do
menu. And I was like, digital zoom. It zoomed.
Oh, it zoomed in right to
It zoomed into Victor's face as he said something, which was nice because he said something.
Okay.
So yeah, somebody's gonna be like, oh, yeah, edited it.
No, we didn't.
Hopefully that did like at least keep it
Alive?
yeah for a little bit. All right, so
Another.
it should be at 50, around 40 some. I'll do it again.
Cool.
If that worked. If it didn't work, then it's gonna shut off. But you're still gonna hear the audio.
Okay.
That's essentially what's gonna happen.
Well, I mean, I can't imagine it's any worse than the Zoom shit, right? Like where we would have to restart.
Oh yeah, no.
Because
Yeah,
Yeah.
you'll continue if the video goes out, you'll still hear us. It was just
It's gonna be one continuous video of
fails.
of both audio and video. The video will maybe cut out. Hold on, we'll see. But the audio will always be there, even in the black. You'll still hear us, so don't be afraid. We're here.
Yes, they wanted to see us.
Look at
Somebody
this.
out
Look at
there
this
was begging.
pretty mug.
Thanks.
Look at this. Other pretty mug.
Hey man, I mean, like shit, we gotta. They're not a lot, but they're consistent views. You know what I'm saying? Each video has a certain number.
It's only going up.
I mean, stream wise on like, it's more on the actual audio stuff. You know what I mean? So.
And it's a podcast.
And again, we don't really promote the video because it's like we haven't been, you know, like we just started.
We're
doing
testing it.
Yeah, we don't have it down packed yet.
Yeah, so it's not like I'm not gonna. Well, maybe I'll cut some moments from here and then post it on if they're funny enough, right?
Yeah, we can do like little highlights and stuff, like the best of this episode.
Aren't those usually like
in the future?
Aren't those usually like fan made?
I'm a fan.
No, I mean
I'm
like
a fan of my
I mean when we promote it.
Right.
Like us, like it would be-
Okay, yeah, I get you.
It's like a conversation that somebody was interested in, and then we just post that part.
I got you.
See the
Oh, yo,
full
check
clip
out-
at forwardandeasyyoutube.com.
I tried to do that with with just the regular audio one, but I just screen recorded the shit like audio. It was from the like episode 28 or some shit where he was talking about bringing drugs on a plane, allegedly. Allegedly, of course.
Please.
Usually for the podcast, I don't upload the audio because people just assume it's gonna be a song, so I'm just like, or if people just like when it's a blank screen, they just skip to it. They don't really
Yeah, that's true.
attach it to anything. They're just like, it's a song, and listen to it, or like he's promoting something else or whatever. So like if they see us talking this time, they're like, oh, they're fucking doing this or whatever.
It's a
Or
video.
they're like,
What is this about?
oh, they're still doing this. You know?
Oh, you guys are still around?
Jeez.
Ew.
Ew. Yeah, the podcast is still coming out.
Hell yeah, motherfuckers.
And they won't stop.
We've been doing this shit way before you.
Another thing I want to mention is Will's.
Oh, my little cock?
There you go.
There it is. There's my little cock right
Just
there.
out, exposed for everyone to see.
Oh, he likes to just sit on the table, bro.
This would have been one of those moments in like in the podcast where they zoom in. It's like my little car, and then
Out of context. Why
yeah.
is my cock on the table, guys? Who put it here?
Maybe one day when we get somebody behind the camera.
I told you I can move it around and stuff like that.
Yeah, but I mean, it's my little cock, right? And then you have to fucking run all the way behind the camera to zoom in, and I'm just holding it like this. Now I'm sitting there with my fucking cock in my hand, you know what I'm saying?
Actually, now that I think about it, if anything, I could take this footage and just zoom in digitally when in the video editor.
On cards that you want to edit.
Yeah.
Are you gonna be editing on this laptop?
I would have to, yeah. Unless Victor wants to figure it out with this.
We'll discuss this off air.
No. I mean, the thing is, that we're gonna post this video, but Victor can have a practice run at the software that he has with this footage.
Yeah.
You never wanted to learn how to do that shit, Victor? Like work the actual
Editing?
programs and editing and shit like that?
Well, it depends on what I'm doing.
Because I imagine like the formula to edit the podcast, like when we're doing it through Pro Tools, is pretty much the same every time.
Right.
Because you say you just do it based off of numbers, right?
Yeah.
You could just show them how to do the numbers.
The main thing was that I never had anything to record on my laptop for like Pro Tools or anything, you know?
Well, I mean, we still have the program.
No, I'm saying like I never made a song or something that I needed to record. And if I did, it was always with you guys, which is use your laptop. So I never had like a purpose to actually go through it.
No, yeah, I'm saying, but like you never like thought about trying to learn or
I
wanted.
guess.
Mm.
I mean, I don't know how to use OBS or any of it, but I got it, and now we're figuring it out right now. Right?
Yes.
And that's just step one.
And you want to do like photography at a certain point, no?
At a certain point.
I should have put my life.
You know, 60 years ago.
60
When
years
the camera was coming out. No. I got an Amber Alert, by the way.
What's the Amber Alert?
Amber Alert. Hashtag Flamber. Is that-
Amber?
Yeah, Florida
Florida
Amber.
Oh.
Orange County. Mackenzie Vega.
She's missing?
11-year-old. Black female. Texas tags. Mike. Victor Delta 3055. It's a 2017 silver Hyundai Elantra.
You know, I always thought once they have your license plate, you're fucked, right? But they just have license plates all out, and people still don't find them.
Well, because license plate is just for address, right?
Yes,
Like,
it's to
you
track
can
down
just
who
like-
owns the car and stuff like that. And
Yeah.
you can get information off that.
Yeah.
And sometimes what people will do is like they'll steal a license plate, put it on the car, so that way.
The old get one from a trailer and then fucking stick it on a moped.
Pretty much, yeah. Yeah, man. Fucking. Is it bad that I turn my Amber Alerts off?
Yeah, dude, you're a fucking shitty person.
What if you go missing, huh? Who's gonna look for you?
Nobody.
What
Maybe
if-
my
What if
mom.
one day you're at a 7-Eleven, And then you just see a kid walking by with like an adult, and then you see I don't know, a white, whatever it was.
A 2017 white Hyundai Elantra.
Right, and they're like, oh, that's weird. And then,
License plate.
But see, that's the thing,
Mike
though. It's like
Victor
What do you do from
Delta
there?
3055.
it's not what I do from there. It's like, and I probably won't remember or notice because like when I'm just out, like when I'm by myself and shit, I'm not focused on anything else but what I'm doing. You feel me? Like if I go into a store, I go into to do that. Unless you know what I'm saying, you see like a fine female or something, then you break the focus. But I'm not fucking looking at other people. Even if it was just people watching when I'm grocery shopping.
Maybe I'm just paranoid, but I do the opposite. Like I know if I go in the grocery store, let's say I need bread, right? I go to the bread section. I know what my mission is in and out, but on the way there and back, I always like, I'm not looking over my shoulder, but like I'm always.
It depends where I'm at. It depends where I'm at. If I'm in a place where I feel like there's no danger, shit. I mean, I'm either gonna die or I'm not. You feel me?
It's up to the where I forget everything. It's like it's psych, you know, where you gotta pay attention, where he pays attention. After watching that, I'm like, I paid more attention, but I always forget it. Like the next day after, it's like, what's the point of remembering?
I guess that's why they have noise, right? Is that why they have noise? Because imagine,
Yeah,
like,
that should just be going off when they put it out. It's not like.
is that what it is?
Yeah, like when the Amber Alert goes off, like when they first put out the Amber Alert, that's when the noise comes off for the phone.
Because I feel, imagine you just kidnap somebody, right? You're at the store, and then you just hear, you're like, I hope that's not me. Right? Because can you imagine people are looking at it? There's people who are like, yo, turn it off, and they put it away. But there's a few people out there like, making the connection, you know? Just like, then they look over, and they're like,
Yeah,
you're the reason my phone's ringing.
I'm sure that's the reason why they do it. They hope somebody's near the area where it's like 2017 white Elantra. Oh, that's fine. There's one right in the parking lot, right? You know, and then they look at the license plate.
I hope it's not that guy.
Yeah, I don't know, bro. I just feel like because I was in a room full of people when an Amber Alert went off, right? And everybody was just like, turn that shit off. Nobody was just like, I wonder what's going on. Nobody.
Yeah, because you're in a room, you're not looking for
Nobody,
a car.
bro.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I guess that's a logistic nightmare, I guess, of it. It's like you gotta tell everybody if you're looking for that one person.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure someone's gonna see it, but everyone's gonna be like, this doesn't apply to me. I'm on an airplane, or you know, I'm in the bathroom.
Right, but I mean,
There's probably people out there who are like, yo, shut this shit up, but they still look at it.
Yeah.
nah, nobody looked at their shit, bro. Everybody just shut their shit off, turned it off, bro. Nobody was like, oh, this person's missing or nothing, bro. Everybody was just annoyed because we were in a room where shit was like everybody's phone was like in a certain place because I was at work. You feel me? So like at my job, all the dealers have to put their phone in like a cubby essentially, and so not everybody turns their Amber Alerts off. Some people don't even know what Amber Alerts are. You feel me? So when that shit started going off, I look at my phone. I don't get one because I've been turned. That's the first thing I do when I get a new phone. You feel me? But yeah, everybody was just mad. Everybody was just upset. It didn't seem like everybody was ready to go look for this person. You know what I'm saying? Nobody even gave a shit.
I think one time I heard in a restaurant somebody said, look, somebody lost their kid again.
That's what I'm saying.
Love their kid.
That's what I'm saying. It feels like the Amber Alerts is just like people don't give a shit.
It's like car alarms where
Yeah.
they're designed to be like, hey, I'm being
Something's
stolen.
happened, yeah.
I'm being stolen, right? But first thing you do when you hear a car alarm is like, who's gonna turn it off? You know, this is annoying.
Yeah.
It's like, it doesn't serve the purpose.
Yeah.
It's weird.
It just annoys people.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe.
Your car alarm.
Maybe.
especially.
My car doesn't even go off.
And to be honest, bro, even if I
It does go off.
motherfuckers.
Don't get any ideas.
Nah, man. Even if I saw somebody like elbowing a fucking window and the alarm going off, I'm still not saying shit, bro. I'm minding my business because
If
I
I want
would.
skis
No,
inside.
at that point,
I would hope.
I would definitely feel like, hey,
Nah, fuck that. I would hope like when I'm doing a crime and somebody watches me, they do the same thing. I can ignore it. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what I'm hoping.
crimes?
I'm not doing crimes. I'm saying if I were ever in a position,
For
because
work.
crimes would be illegal. Nah, but yeah,
Do
man.
the
Whenever
right thing,
I'm
everybody. Dance.
do the right thing and mind your fucking business.
Do the right thing.
Let me steal these cupcakes. Alright?
Just stuffing them in the fucking pants. and
We
shit.
also have a bell on this desk.
This is a
So
cat
we'll-
bell.
What?
It's a cat bell.
It's a cat
It's a
bell.
cat.
When I feel like you're lying, that's cat. Yeah.
There's a cat.
I'll just
meow.
I don't know. When was the last time you saw a cat in here?
That's a good question. When's the last time I saw some pussy in here?
Ooh! When was the last time I saw some pussy in here? I'm looking at the big ones right now.
You said
What?
You said Wesley called you, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I texted him, but
He replied?
nah, because I figured that
What if it's a private business and we're putting it on air?
yeah.
You call him and be like, hey, you're on air.
It's got a point.
I thought we stopped doing that.
No, you wanted to stop.
I have stopped doing it.
We haven't done it ever since. Like, what are you talking about?
Yeah, exactly.
You're the
I've
only one
stopped.
who did it.
I've stopped it.
I put it into
I've single-handedly began and ended this.
You're the only one who did it.
Nah, but multiple people have done it, bro.
Nah, I was just.
Victor did
It was
it. Danny
through
did
your
it. Gotti did it. Raul did not. Raul didn't do it. No, Raul did do it.
Which one? I don't know.
The only one he was the one where we were in your room. He was on the phone and I think he had it on speaker or some shit.
You know, crazy. The last time we had Raul here was a year ago.
It's been already a year.
Yeah, bro. We were working on some music the other day, or we were trying to at least, and we were just going through all the beats we had, and we were just like, damn, these are old, bro. Like they're from
bought
like
them and everything.
4 years ago, 4 or 5 years ago.
That
Oh
already.
yes,
Dude,
That
time
you bought
flying,
everything?
man.
that we bought, or well, that he bought, Jose bought, because they were the ones that
For
on
his
his
That I
computer,
chose, yeah.
But
Yeah,
it just
bro.
never ended up.
Yeah, because on my old laptop, I had like fucking 30 to 40 beats that I bought and never touched. You feel me? And it's just like, oof.
Piece of trash nowadays.
Oh yeah. Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
at the minute, I mentioned the radishes. No. Thank you, Will. You can press the bell if you want.
There you go.
Radishes are good. What are you talking about?
This bell serves multiple purposes, bro. This is the band bell. This is the cat bell. This is the funny joke bell. You feel me? This is just a universal bell.
It's a nice little thing.
Yeah, nice little thing, bro.
Remember when we used to do can facts?
This could be it.
I'm not gonna do it.
I can't even do that high pitched voice anymore. That
I don't think you could ever do it, Victor.
one day when I was a little,
When I was a younger man.
when I was a different person.
Yeah, bro. Campax went away pretty quickly. I think
Hey, we
maybe
stopped questioning each other on shit.
We either believe each other or we don't care enough to get the truth. Did you really put this on there? You really want to know? No.
Yeah, sometimes I don't give a shit if you lie to me, bro.
How bad could I be? I'm so alive, right? That is funny.
Now we say that, and then the next time we tell Jose that he's a fucking liar, he's gonna bring this up.
You're supposed to believe the lie. What happened?
Mm.
No, we're supposed to believe you.
And
That's
then
why I don't.
that's me admitting that I lie. But I don't lie.
Of course, because that would be a crime.
That would be a sin.
Right.
And I'm not one for sinning. I stand against sinners.
I thought you're sitting.
I stand against it.
I thought you're sitting.
Damn.
Get it? Stand against.
Okay, first, don't touch my bell.
Oh man. Alright, so with this new format, who will be getting on? Whose face are we going to showcase?
Bro, I'm thinking we get the first person we need to get is Wes, bro.
Yeah, of course. He's one of us. One of us.
One of us.
One.
Nah, I mean like guess wise,
Who have we had on before and who will return?
I feel maybe Danny. Because he's been on multiple episodes, you feel me?
I can see that. Yeah.
He brings some youth into this fucking cesspool of
Sarcophagus.
Of 30-year-olds trying to pick up their life. Right?
not 30.
Big research.
Maybe one day Raul will come back. Who knows?
No, I don't think.
We would have to bring that shit to him, bro. You know Raul's not making
No, of
trip
course.
out.
Of course. I'm just saying. One day.
Even though the set is a set and it's set in place.
Yes.
That's when you see who really wants to do it.
And we're bringing lunch. Are we eating lunch? We can have a mukbang, bro.
If
Like I said, we can
if
a lot
I
of
was
possibilities
watching,
with this camera.
the last thing I would want to see is us eating.
Yeah, fuck it.
Jesus Christ.
Some people don't know how to hold their food. Victor.
I vomited one time, people. One time.
Where your sub at, bro?
Huh?
Don't worry about it.
Is it just buried in there?
No, I think he put it in his
I
bag.
put it in my bag. Because I said I was gonna take it home later, right?
This guy, he saved it. He put all the equipment, threw it on, and he could put the sub safely in there. Yeah, you eat that.
Nah, bro, them pub subs, they sit in your body like a cinder block.
Cinder block.
Cinder block?
Cinder block?
Cinder.
Cinder.
Cinder? Has it always been
Cinder block, yes.
I always thought it was cinder block.
Center? Like,
It's like center.
Center?
Yeah.
No, it's cinder. I think that's the material.
Because to me, cinder sounds like something that's flammable.
Yeah, you're thinking of like ember. Right? Is that
Ember
what I'm
over.
thinking?
Ember are the little sparks of the fire.
Yeah, embers.
Yeah, embers. City of Embers. Is that what?
Isn't there a wood called cinder?
Cedar.
Incinerary.
The wood is called cedar.
Incineroar.
There you go.
No, it's not incineroar.
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 But what about incinerary?
Incendiary is not incinerary, I think, right? Incinerary is the word.
Incinerary?
Incinerary.
That was infirmary.
Now we're just making up words at this point. Aren't all words made up?
Made up?
Made up.
I say, ain't all words made up.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, man.
Time to go zoom in on Victor's face again.
New topic, anything.
I'll be right back.
Oh, man. So,
I don't like this show just because of.
Let me know if I
Makes
was
noise.
frame.
Yeah, and what's up?
I said, let me know if I was in frame or not.
oh no, you're not. You're good. Yeah, I know that chair's annoying as fuck, bro. I used to have that shit in here. I had to switch it out, bro. It makes too much noise even when you sit on
I'm
it.
waiting for something.
What?
No, there it is.
I want to see that later. A little cheer for me.
But yeah, that chair's fucking annoying. Oh, Jesus Christ. But it's better than the alternative.
You know what else we haven't done in a while? It's like those am I the asshole bit or
I mean, you do that now.
you can do that. Are you the asshole? Is he an asshole?
Yeah.
Alright, there you go.
I'm not.
Listening,
I'm
guys.
the nicest guy here. You guys are assholes. I don't know why you guys put the stick on me.
As,
I'm an
this is
asshole.
how-
as my old friend Billy Ellis told me, I'm the bad guy. Doody, doody, doody.
I'm not an asshole.
Yeah, the
guys.
podcast speak for themselves, bro. They're gonna make their decisions on which one of us is an asshole and which one of them is ain't.
Not me. Like, oh, he's so nice. Look at him.
Look at him.
You
He's
know
so
what I
sweet.
Oh, yeah.
He sets up, you know,
Eat dick.
That's the stuff, you
You
know.
dick, you fucking commie bastard.
What makes me seem like an asshole? Please, settle that.
Meanwhile, this guy with his cock out.
You guys asked me to put it out, bro.
Actually, no, you put it on your own accord.
Yeah, I know.
Alright, do you have it up, brother?
What do you want with it?
Brother. Am I the asshole? Let's see
I'm
what.
gonna put-
Dude,
Far-
have you looked at the relationship advice one?
I have not.
Dude, people go through some stupid shit.
Yeah?
People are fucking stupid.
You know what I mean? They be on some weird shit. They're like, yo, my brother fucked my wife or some shit. What should I do?
Classic. Classic problem.
Why are you questioning this?
I'm gonna put
There's a lot of wedding ones usually too.
top posts of this week. Is that alright with you guys?
Yeah.
Sure, man.
Alright.
Because then we're gonna have to fucking sift through hella shitty ones.
Should I pick ones that say, like, because some of them, after some time,
They have an actual.
answer, like, the majority of people would say not the asshole or is the asshole.
Yeah, just go for what's a nice title. You know?
Oh, nice title.
Yeah, 'cause
Like
we,
something decent. Like clickbait.
Clickbait, okay.
Prank gone wrong.
I mean, you could beat them. You could beat
Gone
them.
sexual.
Okay.
So
So,
we can agree on it.
am I the asshole for telling my wife her parents are not allowed to ever watch her son again?
Nah.
Am I the asshole for not being offended that my daughter called me ugly?
She's just fucking ugly, bro.
Your own daughter says you're ugly?
Being offended?
Yes. Am I the asshole for being offended
It depends how old the kid is.
that my daughter called me ugly? Alright,
Read,
since
read,
we're
yeah,
discussing
read,
it,
read a little bit of it. Cause I want to know if you were like, what did he, no, you're ugly. Like, what did he do?
This isn't a big deal, but I feel like I'm going crazy over it. Yesterday at dinner, my daughter, who's 15 by the way, was telling my wife, who was 40, and me, 45, about a guy she likes in school. Oh, so it's a dad.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dads have daughters too.
Yes, my daughter's a mother. Alright. My wife and I were happy at it for her, and I would support her liking anyone that treats her right and makes her happy.
Why is it like this?
She was telling us how smart he is, funny, and he has a great six-pack. I'm used to the girl talk. Give me 1 second.
It seems like a weird thing to tell your parents.
Right?
Yeah, and he has a killer bod.
I can't wait till he rams me.
Yes, I'm a massive dog already. What?
Get around me.
My wife laughed and said something along the lines of, as long as he's a good person. My daughter replied, well, yeah, but looks are also important. I want to end up with someone like daddy.
Yikes.
Is it a joke though, or is it?
I asked her what she meant by that. I don't remember her exact words, but it was along the lines of that I'm round, bald, and short.
I mean,
There was no immediate just kidding from her.
I think it would be weirder if she was like, "Oh, I think Daddy's hot." You know what I'm saying? Maybe it's good that she thinks that. You would hope so, right?
What's awkward is that that sentence has been said more times than you would think it would.
What?
Oh, that daddy's hot.
Uh,
Yeah, the word daddy just can, like, I don't want to say contaminated, but it's like tainted.
you letting your kids call you Daddy?
No, they have to call me father.
You gotta call me bro.
Say Pop.
Say Pop. Say OG.
Hey, my man.
Would you feel offended?
If my kid called me ugly,
Yeah.
I'd be like, listen, cunt.
I
If I'm ugly,
I wouldn't
if
be
I'm
mad.
round, bald, and short, then you're not far from the tree.
It's the way they would say it, you know? If they said it like this, that's like a backhand type of insult.
What if you just say? What if you just say, "Haha, but I banged your mom"? Then what?
That's appropriate response. No, what I'm saying is like,
Ooh.
objectively, if she was saying it objectively, yeah, I'm ugly. That's the truth. But the way she was saying it, like, oh, I don't want to end up with someone like this guy. You know what I mean? That's a little like, hey.
I don't want to know with that. What the fuck? I don't want somebody good.
The six.
I don't want a short, round, 40-year-old bald guy.
I hear you guys at night, and I'm not impressed.
I'm not kidding.
Would you have offended?
The way she said it, yeah. Any other way, probably not.
No, you wouldn't be offended?
Because
I've known I was ugly for
no,
years.
Of course, that's what I'm saying. The way she said it is, I guess the way she said it.
I don't think
I
I'd
mean,
have the
it's-
conversation come
Yeah.
up to the point where she's over here telling me how good of a body he has.
Yeah, that's what's really weird to me is like you're telling your parents like, well, how fucking sexy this guy is. You know what I mean? Like that's.
Like, I don't think it would even, looks would even be brought up on my part or anybody's part. I'd just be like, oh, he was cool, he was doing school. Nah, cool, that's it. Oh, but then again, she did say, because she believes that it looks her everything.
Oh, yeah.
She's kind of shallow.
What did the comments say?
Not the asshole. What the fuck's wrong with the two of them? Because later in the post, he talks to his wife later, like before bed, he's like, hey, that really hurt my feelings, and I want to teach my daughter to be kind to others. You know, it's not something. And that it would be mean a lot if we could talk. We could both talk to my daughter about what she was saying was not right. Stuff like that. My wife didn't take me seriously at all. Among the things she said was that the best way to make someone stop teasing you is to ignore it, which I don't want my daughter. Which I don't want to treat my daughter like a middle school bully. And that
Just ignore your daughter.
and that my wife was also materialistic at that age, but grew out of it on her own. She also said that.
So she just called him ugly too, bro. That's even more back. That's passive aggressive. At that point, it's like, yeah, I used to be like that, but now I'm not, and I have you now. You feel me? It's like,
Damn.
Yeah. Everybody's the asshole here.
Jesus,
Mother like daughter. I wonder where she picked it up from.
Jesus Christ.
This guy's catching it all.
At that point,
so not the asshole. What the fuck? Yeah, he says in the post that like I've been feeling self-conscious. Obviously, I've been gaining a lot of weight and stuff like that. I'm not saying I'm the best looking, but stuff like that, you know. It's like, so not the asshole. What the fuck is wrong with the two of them? Go in there and call them fat. And when they freak out and get upset, say that women always get so easily offended. I'll showcase their hypocrisy.
Hip hop.
Hypocrisy.
Damn, bro. Imagine your wife and your daughter calling you fucking ugly, bro.
Just kick them down.
Jeez, that's a lot, right?
Oh, I'm ugly. Yeah, these bills are fucking ugly too.
I'm still paying.
I still put it in your butt, so.
The real asshole here is your wife. Like a big gaping one. The way they said
It's
that.
descriptive. Listen, man, some people, you know, they just major in English. You know, they're not descriptive. They're like English class, you know.
Not, all these are not the asshole I'm looking at.
Yeah.
Being materialistic at that age doesn't also mean being cruel. You know?
Now think about it. Does being offended at anything make you an asshole?
I mean, if you're just going around trying to be offended at shit, then yeah.
Yeah, I see what you mean though. With this thread, I mean, it's like, am I the asshole? I guess the question is, am I the asshole for being upset?
I guess because it's like, would they be the asshole?
Yeah, they
for
would be
saying
the
this to
asshole.
me?
Yeah.
That's a proper way. For being offended.
Yeah, okay.
I guess in the circumstances, if they got offended, that you got offended, then you would be like, am I the asshole for being offended?
Can you imagine being
Is that
offended
weird?
by being offended?
Yeah, actually, most of America does
You
that.
offended me. No, I'm offended. You're offended? I'm offended. That's it. Alright, next one.
Am I the asshole for telling a friend he shouldn't get a job in the field he wants and that his attitude is horrible? Am I the asshole for forcing my friends to pay for my ruined wedding dress?
Did they ruin it?
Sounds like.
Alright, move on.
Would I be the asshole if I refuse to go to my daughter's wedding because my wife isn't invited?
That's a good one. Pick that one. I want to. Why is it?
A lot of people have wedding problems.
Because who wasn't invited? His wife?
His wife.
Oh, you know what? I already know what this is. I already know what it is.
Before we get into this,
Yeah, don't read it yet.
tell me how you guys feel about this. Because it's a running issue. in
Relationships,
both.
basically.
It's a running issue. For some reason, some people find it, I don't know, a thing to propose at somebody's wedding.
I would
That's a
beat
no-go
the
for me,
shit
man.
out of somebody who did that.
They just find it okay to go proposing to somebody during a wedding.
In 9 times out of 10, that's a definite no. This isn't your day. Don't do that. Blah blah blah. No.
Another one is announcing a pregnancy
Same-
when
same
after
boat.
somebody proposed.
After somebody proposed.
I get it.
Or proposing after somebody announced a pregnancy.
Same day.
Same
type
day,
thing.
like right
Or
after.
same moment. Same moment. Oh, asshole.
I saw one before. Sorry, before you guys were thinking, you guys were over thinking. I saw one that was somebody had a miscarriage, right? And then the brother came with his wife and said, on a lighter note, oh, because the parents were like, oh, damn, we lost our grandchild. And then they came in like, actually, we're expecting now. Do you think that's fucked up?
Yeah.
A little
A
bit.
little bit fucking.
Should have waited a day.
Read the room.
Yeah. Read the room.
Somebody just lost their kid and
Read
was like, well, we
the
got
room.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, what do you
Stuff
think about
like
the one
that.
before that? Like the pregnancy and
pregnancy
I feel like
proposal.
if like the pregnancy right after a proposal or vice versa is a little bit less of like a straight up slap in the face
Yeah.
to the other like people, but I feel like at the wedding it's like they go through the process of setting this wedding up, which is not easy. You gotta do fucking everything, you know what I'm saying? And for you to take that moment that they built
Yeah.
as a platform for you to do that for somebody else, not only is it one, a cop-out, but two, it's fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Because now you're just like, oh, I mean, we're at a wedding. This is romantic, right? Let me just ask my bitch if she wants to get married. Like, you can't think of something else.
Because a lot of people are like I guess like the argument that somebody made was like, this is one of the only times that all the family was there because they're usually out of town or whatever, and they're all had this wedding. Might as well, we're all dressed up, all my friends are here and stuff like that, and it's after the actual thing.
If it's after the thing, here's the thing.
But even then,
Yeah, no, I would.
I said 9 times out of 10 on proposing at a wedding because there's always that small chance where the
It could
bride
work?
and her best friend are like let's say they're inseparable, you know, like sisters not by birth or some shit like that.
Sisters from another mister.
There you go. And
I was a man at the
let's say I'm just giving the green lights on everything, okay? Just for the purpose of this argument. The play devil's advocate, that the wife knew, the couple knew that the groom wanted to propose, like they want to get married. And they themselves would be like, oh, you know, let's make a plan at the wedding where she doesn't expect it. Let's say, like, because I saw a video where somebody actually did this. I don't know about the background of it, but I'm assuming that green lights on everything. Where when the wife tosses the bouquet, that everyone would back up or get out of the way.
Okay.
And
So like
the person who the guy was proposing that already had permission from the wedding couple.
I get what you're saying.
She catches it, and then she turns around and he's on her leave. That would be like, oh, okay, that's sweet, you know. Everyone's in agreement, like, hey, that's cool.
Yeah, but no, if you just by surprise.
Yeah, and that's why I said 9 times out of 10. I should say 99 times out of 100, I guess. You know what I'm saying? Did you hear anything at all?
Yeah. No, I heard.
As opposed to announcing a pregnancy after a proposal.
What about announcing a pregnancy at a wedding?
I don't know. I feel like that one isn't as.
The wedding, it's not as bad, but wedding day should be reserved for the couple. That's their day, I think.
Yeah, I feel like I don't know. I guess it depends on how you go about it.
Yeah.
Like if like you're in the middle of the ceremony, right, and you just stop everybody to announce like, hey guys, by the way, I'm pregnant. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, fuck you. You feel me? Like, if you just going around, you feel me, after the whole shit's like, oh, by the way, you know, I'm pregnant. Like, you're just talking to somebody else just like this, you feel me? And you're like, oh, congratulations. And then, fuck it, you're not an asshole. You're just making conversation at that point, you feel me? But I feel like if you make it theatrical, then that's when it becomes an issue. You feel what I'm saying?
I guess most people do is what it is. Alright. You gonna read it? This will probably be the last thing.
No, would it be
that? Tim's over there writing it up.
If I go to my daughter's wedding because my wife isn't at the wedding.
Oh wait, I think I know where this one's going. Let me guess. I think it's gonna be mom and a dad, right? Are divorced. Dad remarried. Daughter doesn't like stepmom. She's not invited.
Sounds like a best-selling girly.
Yeah.
If the video cuts out, it's because the camera died, but the audio will still continue.
How much time have we got on them?
I don't know. It's one bar.
We're almost to an hour right now.
Yeah. So this would be the last thing we read, and then discuss it and end it.
I never wanted children. I was always careful, always wore a condom, but somehow I ended up getting my ex pregnant.
I was wrong, even if I was a fucker.
I begged her to abort or consider adoption, but she wanted to keep the pregnancy. We ended up moving in together, and I met my wife around the same time. We were in the same friend group, and I was instantly very attracted to her. I guess people called it an emotional affair. I told her about my problems, and she was supportive and believed if a woman could abort, a man should have the right to walk away.
Okay.
That's interesting.
That's an interesting take.
That's interesting. Right? That's really interesting.
We'll discuss that after.
Maybe not.
Let's not get political.
All I said was don't be racist.
My ex gave birth to twins, and I stayed for the first 6 months. But honestly, I just didn't love them.
Didn't love the twins?
Yeah.
It'd be like that.
I didn't want to be a father, the feelings weren't there, and I was becoming very depressed. I hated my life, and I think if I would have stayed, I ended up going severely depressed or an alcoholic. My wife graduated around the time and was moving back to California. We were in New York, across the country. She said I should come with her and start over. She said something that really stuck with me about how if I don't walk away now, I can't do it in 5 years. And right now is the moment to hurt my kids the least. What? I told my ex that it wasn't working, and I didn't want to be dead. I moved to California and married my wife. I paid. Sorry. My wife graduated. She said, sorry. I told my ex that it wasn't working and I didn't want to be a dad. I moved to California, married my wife, but I paid all my child support. Paid for their education, extracurriculars, etc. When the twins were 18, they wanted to meet me, and I felt ready. My son and I built a good relationship, but my daughter hates my wife. She wants her to apologize for telling me that it was all right to leave, which obviously, even if she did say that, I made the mistake. My daughter is getting married and recently said my wife is not invited. I told her that this is incredibly disrespectful and you can't invite half of a couple. She said she is selfish and evil, and she just said those things, so I moved in with her. I fully paid for the wedding, which I probably wouldn't have if I knew this ahead of time, but I told her I would not publicly disrespect my wife. Yeah, the way they worded it, it made it seem like the wife of the mother of the kids wanted him to move with them.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, come move with me. This is the last time. But it's actually the girlfriend, or I guess his wife of them. This is the last time you'll ever be able to. All that stuff.
Damn. That's complicated, bro. Think like, especially because you paid for the whole thing.
He should be able to take his wife if he paid for it. Because if it wasn't for him, then there wouldn't be a wedding.
Yeah, bro. I don't know. I mean,
To be honest, why is he even taking his wife? That's another thing.
Why is he taking his wife?
He doesn't have to.
That's what it is, though. As a couple, like the way he said it is,
Nah, he's just been a prick.
yeah. So I'll tell you right now, the verdict, the majority of people apparently say that he's the asshole.
Yeah, because
Would I be the asshole if I refused to go to my daughter's wedding because my wife is involved?
yeah, dude, fuck your wife, dude. Your wife doesn't even like the kid anyways.
Are you the asshole for not
at that
going?
point, the fucking dad doesn't like the kids anyway either.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah.
This person says here, are you the asshole for not going to the wedding if your wife isn't welcome? No. Is your daughter the asshole for not inviting your wife? No. It sounds like she doesn't have any relationship with your wife. So I understand that she doesn't want her there. You had the chance to introduce your wife to the daughter for several decades, but you decided you didn't want to do that. It's all on you. Are you the asshole for suddenly deciding what you want to teach your daughter? You know, the one you abandoned. What is and isn't disrespectful?
Yeah, I mean,
so she must invite to her wedding? Yes.
That's a fair point. That's a fair point.
Like, his wife has no reason to be there. And he didn't have to pay full price. He could have just did half or something. Like, yo, here you go. You know what I mean? Have a good wedding. My wife can't be there? Alright, well then, I'd go for your daughter, man. You abandoned her. But if your wife means that much where she can't go and you don't want to go, then don't go. But don't be like, oh, I paid for it or whatever. Just, hey, man. Let her decide at the end of the day.
No,
If anything, she probably has a lot of pride to the building where she's like, alright, don't pay for this shit. I won't have a wedding. I don't give a fuck. I'm still gonna marry the person I'm with. Wedding or not. You know what I'm saying?
That's fucked, man. I don't know. That seems like a shit situation all around.
Yeah, it seems like it's a shit situation. Changing off to that one quote there that kind of confused you guys. Not confused you, sorry, I should say. That kind of just stuck out, let me say. You're the asshole for pretending to be sucked into an ass-backwards relationship fairy tale spin. If you as a man don't want kids, you get a vasectomy. You don't gamble and then ask someone to get a medical procedure they don't want to clean up for your mistake. For your cool. Or up for you, sorry. Cool, you did, what? Cool, you did. Oh, cool, you did your child support part. But the views you actually hold and want to hide behind your wife are as being the influence. Should you be the main reason why you don't go? Sorry, this is way very poorly. But basically what he was saying is, I don't know, the way that guy was saying that. If she can have an abortion, I should be able to leave type deal.
No, I don't. I think he's the asshole because at the end of the day, it's the daughter's wedding. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's her shit.
Yeah, so what?
She gets to decide.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He doesn't have to bring his fucking wife or something. I don't know. If I was in that position, oh, you're like my wife, then I'm not gonna. And it's my daughter that I left, then I'm not gonna bring my wife.
Yeah, 'cause you don't even fucking want the kid in the first place.
Yeah.
You feel me? So like at that point, the kid doesn't owe you shit.
Yeah.
You feel me?
You're the asshole.
At that point, I feel like he's just doing that because he abandoned the kid. So he's like,
Yeah.
oh, I gotta do this. I gotta do
Your
that.
daughter's absolutely within her rights to say that woman who convinced you to walk out of my life
Yeah.
when I was a baby, so I don't want her at the wedding.
Yeah.
That sounds perfectly fine.
I mean,
she's gotta be there.
Stay at home with your wife since she means more to you than your daughter.
Exactly.
And let your daughter have the wedding she wants without the drama.
yeah.
You don't want to be a dad anyways. You said so yourself. So why don't you try being her at a wedding now? Fair point, guys. Fair point.
Fair points. So you at home get to decide.
Leave a comment down below.
But anyway,
Is he an asshole?
yes to both. Anyway, thank you guys for listening to the Foreign Entities podcast, the very first official video podcast.
I've had fun.
I
hope
also
you
had
guys did
fun.
too.
And make sure you tune into the next episode. Make sure you tune into the last episode. Thank you guys for listening. Make sure you follow us on all our social media.
Maybe we got a couple of edits down here in the bottom.
Boop, boop, boop. I doubt Jose's gonna
No, I'm
try
just
to
saying
do
in the
that.
future. Sorry.
Yeah.
In the future.
So,
Subscribe, smash that like button.
smash that like button.
No, but the end screen for most of the videos have the subscribe and the another video and stuff like that.
No, on YouTube. Right. Yeah.
Right, but thank you guys for listening. I'm Will, that's Victor, that's Jose. This has been the Foreign Entities Podcast, episode number 37?
Yes.
37.
Today's date?
September 26th, Saturday, 7:56 p.m. Thank you
buy
guys
another
for
battery pack.
yeah, thank you guys for listening, and as always, you are a white screen.